Hey everybody, it's Last Robokai here, and it's time for more Fate Samurai Remnant. Time for more Keian Command Championship. And we're still doing the Saber route, and there's something spooky in the stands, and we gotta find out what it is today. Are you ready, cool guy? Have you got a guess as to what we're dealing with?
Okay. I'll just say it out loud right now, because we've talked about some of the local culture and the local what's the word I'm looking for? Animal forms and so forth. That's got to be the spirit of Mount Ibuki. That's it. It's done. There's my guess before we get in there.
There's his guess, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see how correct he is shortly. I do want to say, at least one person, I've only just released the previous episode, went straight in and said exactly who it was in the comments, and I deleted the comments. I will break your fucking knees. I warned you! I warned you! Your knees are mine now! Let's get stuck straight in.
手に汗握る激闘、胸を打たんばかりの決着、闘技場で繰り広げられた数々の戦い。貴様らはそれらを目撃したのだ。十二分に心に焼き付いていよう。
It's time for the third and final fight.
He's already having lots of fun.
平安親善試合決勝戦である。舞台に上がる資格を残すは2組の主従のみ。いよいよ全てを手にする勝者が決まる。いざ刮目せよ。挑戦者入場。
I assume one party got a gimme round because there's not really enough fighters on the other side.
So yeah, somebody had to have gotten a bye here.
腕に覚えある剣士どもだが、剣だけでは勝て
And I guess it was the other
手
team.
段を選ばず、頂きを
Yeah, I don't even know who are this other team either. I haven't really been paying attention.
Well, by the order of elimination, there's only really two teams that it could be, and we're about to find out who they are anyway. So I guess we'll know who already has been eliminated and will not be appearing in this episode.
東からはドロテア
Oh, okay. Dorothea and Assassin.
Yeah.
Got it.
So that means Chiman and Lancer and Dayu and Musashi did not proceed this far.
Well, that's
まずも
unfortunate.
って連携をおろそかにして勝てる相手でもあるまいよ。
Dorothea is hamming this up. She has got to be loving every moment of this.
That is a great pose on the arm.
Yeah.
それでは試合開始の合図をとくと待てい。
横須賀ぶりね、宮本伊織。あの時の邪毒、すっかり癒えたみたいで何よりだわ。
Smart ass.
言ってくれる。同じ失態を演じるつもりはみじんもないぞ。
ならば、私たちだけでなく、背後にも注意を払うことね。アサシンの操る蛇は神出鬼没。いつだってあなたを狙っているわ。
であらば残らず切り捨てるまでだ。二度も同じ手は食わぬぞ、ドロテア。
問答はもうよかろう。こたびこそ邪魔が入らず終わるとよいな。
He's so mad.
ところだ。今ここで決着をつける。
両陣
They spent all that work getting a really cool giant snake creature, and then
場外以外
then Ryder took it
何
over.
でもありの大勝負よ。ついに決勝戦を開始する。
So this will be the first instance of fighting where, Dorothea is also on the field,
隙を見せるな。
and she's going to be that's
So she's using an extendable riding crop. Okay, that'll work, I guess. And this is what you were talking about with the cut-in. If you focus on the master too much.
yeah. Assassins poisons you, which is kind of cool.
隠れもしないわよ。あなたたちの力、正面から測ってあげる。
You can stop any time now, please. Please, I beg of you,
Jesus
stop.
Christ! the most extended circle strafe.
Looks like we can deflect those balls, though. So we definitely cut that one out of the sky.
Small mercies because she's already throwing plenty of them. Oh, here you go.
しをする。
頼む。
出番だな。私に続け。より
Ooh, that's one of the new ones. Vortex Slash looks great.
Yeah, that one we've had for a little while, but it doesn't turn up nearly
really?
enough. Yeah.
Okay.
The only new one we've gotten is the big flame spout one, where it's like the steam hands.
Oh, okay.
Steam blade. I don't know why. I just want to say steam hands.
Because we can't pass up referencing a famous meme or something, I guess.
このまま攻めれば遠からず。
待てより。この気配。
Oh no, they've got a phase 2!
王者。ドロテア殿、やはり仕掛けていたか。
違う。これは違うぞ。より。大元こそ同じだろうが、あの蛇の魔力、アサシンのそれとは異なる。
Though the source is the same. Uh-huh. Right.
私の見立て通りであれば、蛇の主は恐るべきものだ。心せよ。
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it's fine.
There's actually just like a warehouse next door that's just full of snakes, and you know that's where Assassin buys his snakes.
おそらくその名は
Big snakes, small snakes, large snakes, girthy snakes, snakes for all ages and purposes. Come on down to Snake Clearance Warehouse.
より力を貸せ。
I feel like that's too professional. It needs to be like one of those really bad like Midwestern American ads for like warehouses. Yo, come on down to Snake House. We got big snakes.
Snakes and snake accessories.
My wife Sharon.
And kill, but with snakes.
I love snakes too. We got all of the snakes. And like the lettering on it still looks like it's from like 100 years ago. Anyway, Dorothy, it's time to go.
Damn!
戯れよ。
Dropping his gang signs.
Down we go again.
That wet cough from her.
分かった。私に続け。より
Booyah!
We are at 100. Everything's cool. We are at 120%.
これで満足。
よし、崩れた。この木を逃すな、セイバー。
本当に厄介なサーバントよ。このままでは
And they love it.
Thoroughly vexing servant. Yeah, no, it's done. It's done. You're done. We're done. Later.
That's probably one of my better performances.
見ているのだろう。
I appreciate that it's also using this soundtrack for the boss fight. This is one of my favorite tracks in this game.
さほどに構われたくば、潔く姿を見せよ。
これ、うわ。なんと凄まじき剣気。いいな。地を震わす。荘厳にして新たかな重み。これはさながら。
世は神である。命の群れ、儚き者、愉快、愉快、そうさな。見えとするもよし。
なんちゃって。
What?
驚いた？
は？
いいわ、その顔。鳩がマグナム食らっちゃいましたって感じの。
Okay, I like her.
何を言って
showing up and messing with you just to see the weird look on your
凄
face.
まじき神器のほどは貴様
伊吹童子
Ah, yeah, okay, cool.
邪智暴虐なる三大化粧の一角日の本最大の災害流ヤマタノオロチその分け御霊が一つよ
パチパチパチ。さすが土御門康弘くん。紹介してくれてありがとう。
Referring to Yasuhiro as Kun was pretty good icing on the cake here.
ここに
あーはい、そこの男子。難しいことは考えないで楽しみましょう。改めて自分からも名乗っておくわ。ごほん。私、伊吹童子というの。いろいろあって限界したはぐれのサーバント。今回はそうそう、ルーラーです。仲良くしてね、二人とも。
I love her attitude.
やはりそうかお山の
やーん、セイバーくんってば。
Holy crap, the artist for her face worked major overtime.
Yeah, the character artist for this game is pretty good. Ibuki Doji is another one of those characters who is originally drawn by a writer,
お山の
same as Minamoto no Raiko and Ushigozen.
神明だな
もちろん。
あ
わからんなぜだはぐれとはいえ神明を進んで明かす神の分け御霊が若旦那の催しに組みする
Alright, so I was a little off, but not by much, because Ibuki Doji is a giant part of the divinity of Mount Ibuki.
Yes.
So, like,
Essentially,
I'm gonna give myself that one.
no, I was perfectly happy to give that to you as well. Ibuki Doji does definitely cast herself in that role in her other performs, particularly her original one, which was Saber. She was quite a massive, impressive god in that form. And she has a summer version, which is Berserker, and even in that form, she also exerts no small amount of power. And,
Outstanding.
Like, she is a god. She is a wild god. She's not like the gods you would know from, like, Greek mythology. She's like a Japanese god. She is essentially the mountain. And so it's sort of this thing when they say a divided spirit of Yamato no Orochi. It's basically to sort of say that there is more than one story of a child of Orochi. And the other more famous one is Shuten Doji. And it's worth noting, Shuten Doji and Ibuki Doji are similar enough in concept that they can't actually see one another. They look like a weird haze to the other.
せっかく
This chick.
この時代を味わわなきゃ。知事に咲きわう活気の花とほのかに漂う無情の匂い。人の営みに混じって思いっきり楽しむの。そのつもりだったのに。
And the voice actress is also working overtime.
もう安弘くん、そんなのされたら心労で死ぬって顔しないの。実際こうしておとなしくしてるわけだし。はあ、がっかり。ねえ王様、あの黄金のお酒ちょっと反則じゃなくて。
酒そうか酒か合点がいったぞ若旦那め大いな
Oh man.
実にうまい策だ
Yamato no Orochi was indeed rendered intoxicated before it was slain. Similarly, Shuten Doji was rendered intoxicated before his head was cut off.
神話の祭話などに頼るのはゴーハラだったがな
Honestly, a fairy tale is the perfect way to attack a heroic spirit.
Yeah, but it's Gilgamesh. He's supposed to be above that.
正真正銘の神霊の類よ ただ一騎で関八州ごと江戸を滅ぼしかねん。
I mean, it would have been easy to try to fight her because it could very well level the entire fucking area.
俺の遊び場を沈められてたまるか。
Of course, this has nothing actually to do with Edo. It's just that his playground happens to be inside of Edo at the
いか
time.
ようにもやり口はある
It
か
could be hard to tell. I'm sure boss can.
黄金の美酒にて眠りに落ちたとなれば
For a certain definition of
魔
cared.
力を枯らしてやるのみ。いかに兄弟であろうとはぐれのみ。魔力が尽きれば座へ帰ろうからな。
そうか。そのための親善試合か。
しかり魔力を散らし魂を沈めんがための儀式である。
なるほど。親善試合とは
For once, Saber doesn't isn't incredibly offended at this plan of bosses.
中に目覚めようとは。
それはまあね、安弘くん。
名で呼ぶな。貴様、風の内から何か仕掛けたな。
I fucking wonder.
Guess we'll just have to find out when we do Caster's route.
もうこうして無事に出てこられたわけだし。せっか
I mean, it still matters with what Gilgamesh is going to could potentially do to Yasuhiro after this, but you know, whatever.
I think he's being punished enough.
You know.
親善試合なんでしょ。なら最後はちゃんと神様が見定めなきゃ。それにちょっと見たいものもあるのよね。ね、いいでしょ王様。
It is probably worth noting that
江戸を沈めちゃったりしないし。
that in her saber form, Ibuki Doji also wields that sword.
The same one that Saber's using?
Yes.
ね、お願い。
よかろう。伊吹童子、貴様の参戦を許す。
さすが本物の王様は気前いい。
Well, she knows how to speak his language at the absolute least.
問題なのか。
若旦那、良いのか？
熟考の末の決断よ。封が解かれた今、もはや奴を縛る術
Just
は
wondering if we
な
could
い。
get her drunk again.
ならば一層試合に組み込んだ方がもろもろの手間が省けるというもの。
Also, she's like really stroking my ego right now.
安弘くんもそれでいいわね。
もう好きにせよ、ルーラー。
Like you've got any real choice in
も
the
ちろん好き
matter.
にするわ。
Yeah, I think he's just face saving.
見ればわかることはわかるけど、あえて尋ねてみましょうね。胸に抱いたその願い、叶える覚悟はあるかしら。楽しませてね、二人とも。
Good animations.
No joke.
At the very least, it starts us in 120 because she's
You're gonna need it.
she's not fucking around. She's got tail attacks, hair attacks, a giant two-dimensional cloud. This version of her, of course, is the hardest version because you know, the expectation.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, she's got all the elements. And I, at this point, have not seen any of these attacks, so if it looks like I'm eating them a bit, it's because I do not know what she's going to do.
I am in hardcore like enemy shields analyzing mode right now.
Yeah, this is a blind playthrough. That's the new one.
Ooh, brilliant.
And she just comboed me with Molten Rock and a wave. Her attacks are lovely. She hasn't even shown the silliest one, which unfortunately I don't think she does. I don't think we're gonna get to see that until later.
二人の剣戦まるで尾を引くほうき星でもまだこんなものじゃないでしょ全部出し切ってくれなきゃだから見せよ願い叶えたくばお前の魂を見せよ
How tiresome.
Kai? これは一体
なるほど
It's her ads phase, man. Like, you've seen plenty of these at this
試され
point.
ているようだ神の断りはわからぬ心があるかもしらぬが少なくともこたびはそのようだ
Logic of the gods. Let's not pretend like there's logic to the underlying whimsy of the spirit of the mountain.
Yeah, she does what she wants. She does what is fun. She does what is interesting.
Yeah,
In a
this is
lot of ways,
full-on
she's like
Eric
boss.
Cartman, whatever, I do a wow.
では鎮座する神に見せるとするか力を借りる戦いを
Well, good way to start it.
Yup.
我ら僕とその目に焼き付けよ
Oh wow. Well, at least their barriers aren't too annoying.
No, remember we're pretty charged up now, so. Oh, there's a new attack. He also breathes fire.
Yeah, I was a little annoyed that your look at this graph didn't hit him, but you know, whatever.
Well, it don't matter.
None of that matters. If you say so.
ここは私が
いや俺もやるお前にばかり任せては炎にならん
言うでも
I'm gonna be real. For a moment there, I thought Ibuki Doji had told Assassin to get off his ass and get in here.
Quite interested to see the interaction between Ibuki Doji and Assassin on their story path. Since by all accounts, she's technically the one who got him out of the hole, and
She's technically his boss.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, she's technically his boss. Respect for just continuing to mash the buttons when there's absolutely no indication of where you are or what's going on.
well, I was playing as Saber, so it didn't really matter if I got knocked over a little.
危険ツバメ返し
When your enemy is so big, your big massive attack can't even get them in the frame. Oh, what a pity. You almost one-phased that.
This is a good chance we'll clean it off quickly. This is like a lot of the time taken up is dialogue for this, and we'll be seeing a lot of that same dialogue again and again. But because the characters involved all have different sort of responses to it, it's like basically I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Right. Makes sense enough.
There we go.
Oh, cool. I was always wondering if that was the case. You can, like, you just chip damaged it out through the barrier.
それとやるのってこういう感じなのねああもう
You don't have toes in this form.
奥が湧き立つこの感じずっと続けていたいくらいあなたはどうかしら
どうかな
伊吹童子天才のごときまさに理不尽極まる神なる力これが信頼なるものかこのまま大せど 勝機は薄い。だが、さて、どうするか。
One foot in front of the other, as it were, because like what you were doing seemed to be working.
そっか。あなた、そういう目で私を見るのね。いいわ。そういう子って私の好物。王様王様、この子たちいいわ。とってもいい。あなたも一緒に遊ばない？こんな機会めったになくてよ。今ならなんと頼れる味方の。
Oh hell no. No, 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 no.
中立たる主催
Okay, cool, thank God.
貴様と組むなぞもってのほかよ。
王様釣れないんだ。
Honestly, was hoping for that on a couple of levels.
恥ずかしがっちゃってる。
Don't let that
そう
bait
かそう
you.
か。さては貴様、手ずから沈められたいのだ
Oh
な。
God, he's actually gonna be baited after that.
それもいいけど、やっぱり初子貫徹。二人でやりましょうよ。あちらも二人、こちらも二人。それが一番気持ちよさそうだもの。組んでくれなきゃ。もっと暴れちゃうぞ。
Okay. That's a pretty effective threat.
Not an idle threat. She is perfectly
No,
capable
like,
of it.
everybody knows that is not idle.
我が寛大さにむせべよ、悪心。
So now we're in it.
I mean, this sucks, but like from a writing perspective, I can at least respect how Gilgamesh got his arm twisted into this.
中立が効いて呆れる。
Saber, like, as much as I love dumping on Gilgamesh, give the man a break on this one.
乗り越えがいがあるんだから。どんな試練も楽しんだもの勝ち。
そういうわけだ。腹をくくれよ、雑種ども。
I love Saber.
準備と覚悟は
She's
済み
so
次第
mad.
あまり俺を待たせるなよ。
To give us a moment to recollect our thoughts. There aren't too many new conversations to be had, though. All of our previous competitors have sort of left the area.
ごゆっくり。
Take your time, he says.
Just buy as many of these as I can.
前田あり、
Because, like I said, the workshop will make good use of it.
またのお越しを。
Yes.
お願い。
Kind of giant snake lady and the textile wholesaler want to beat our asses. We're in so much trouble. You don't understand.
Like this is beyond trouble. We are so screwed.
I'm just shaking her. Textile wholesaler, Kaya.
And of course, Arya still has no idea what's going on. Like, Kaya has tried to pay attention, but it's over her head. Arya simply hasn't been paying attention at all. She's been too high this entire time.
And Tsukunoshin is betting on the fight result. He's probably going to win a lot of money because I imagine not.
I was gonna say, like, as long as he's betting on us, like fucking more power to you, bro.
Yeah, no, look, honestly, I would consider, Tsukunoshin betting on us. That's he knows us. That's the faith he has in us. I take that as a compliment.
That is like that's a real bro move.
That's the power of friendship.
頑張れよ。
Ganbare yo. Yeah.
それじゃあ第2ラウンド行くわよ。
俺を退屈させるなよ。
Man, with all of the range and area Ibuki Doji's got, and just the incredible breadth of attacks the Gates of Babylon has, like, this is gonna suck ass.
Yeah, I think I do eat a
You're
lot.
never
of
gonna be
antibiotics in
safe.
this. I do have
Like
one.
I noticed during the first phase that Ibuki Doji doesn't have a whole lot of attacks that hit her flank. Like if you hit her at 90 degrees off center either way, you're fairly safe. But yeah, boss is not going to give you a lot of that.
At the very least, because there's two of them, the game has been kind enough to not overdo it in terms of the shell and the bar that these two have.
Oh lord. And at the absolute least, you can hit either one, and you don't necessarily have to worry about the other one jumping in the way the servants do for masters.
Just a
Yep.
lot of
There was
lot
that
of things
entire
happening right
moment
now.
where if it weren't for boss making the entire area into a hell zone, you would have been able to just absolutely take down Ibuki Doji there.
Well, she was doing the same thing. She was dropping a lot of everything on this place as well, so we're having all sorts of fun. This is
Oh, I don't like this.
run around, help.
Friggin' third phase.
出番だな。私に続け。より。
Damn decent of boss to teleport in front of us right as we were doing a special move, but
That's
you
the,
know,
the saving
that's
grace
just
of
the
these
sort of
moves.
honorable cat he is.
つばめ返し
Okay.
倒しきる
I feel like I did a lot better at this than my memory tells me I did. We're just down to boss now, and that's no time to relax.
放つ。
頼む
分かった。私に続け。より。
Especially if it means he'll suddenly start acting more often. Like he was being unusually calm during the first part of that fight. I remember the one-on-one against him. He provided you almost no openings at all.
セイバー
分かった。
受けてみろ
Oh, I don't like that.
I think it looks like our defenses are high enough. Boss isn't really chewing through us too much.
No, like he's been tagging you a couple of times, but it hasn't been crushing you the way it did on the one-on-one.
Revenge!
そうは快楽の雫にして星をなすもの。絶技。発揮。怒涛。
There you go.
あー面白かったお姉さん大満足それじゃ王様
I have to respect a god that views life with such joy.
こたびの慶安親善試合、その栄えある勝者は宮本伊織並びにセイバ
パチパチパチおめでとう二人とも
Pachi pachi. It's the onomatopoeia for applause. Like she's literally just saying clap 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 at these two.
俺たちが
冗談でも嘘でもないわほらほらちゃんと胸を張りなさいなあなたたちは私を満足させてくれましたパパの
My daddy's there. Well, you gotta say it like that. Shut up.
おお。伊吹大明神。ヤマタノオロチが我らの勝利を。 ふむ、やったぞイオリ。
そうだな。ひとまずは
Are you gonna get drunk? I would actually pay good money to see Iori get drunk.
それじゃあお姉さんはそろそろおいとましようかしら。
行くのか、いぶき。
ええ、今は
She literally promised this, Saber. Like, I don't know what you expected.
ちゃんと見られたし味わえたわ。その件大切にしてるのね。お姉さん分かっちゃった。消化してるかなとは予想してたけど、まさかそんな風に変質しているなんて。思いたくさん重ねられている。パパもきっと喜ぶわ。
Okay, Daddy, like the original Japanese is just papa. I was like, why you gotta say it like that? I gotta listen to what she actually says.
Daddy needs to be something way more pure, let's be honest.
Yeah, like that, like if that's the word she's using in Japanese, that's a reasonable translation, and it's still a little creepy.
ここで食べちゃおうかしらね。もちろんダブルミーニングです。
ダブル
Daburu, yeah.
ダメだぞいぶき。イオリには帰るべき場所があるのだ。貴様に食わせるわけには。
もうかわいいな。安心なさいな。今すぐってわけじゃないから。もう少しあなたの牙が尖れたら、そしたら迎えに来てあげる。
Homegirl has had some ribs removed to have
ひとまず
that
は
kind
こ
of
んなところ
waist.
かしら。それじゃあ皆さんお世話になりました。
I'm assuming a snake thing, although Raito does
Yeah.
draw her quite like that as well.
Rules of snake tits!
I was honestly have been waiting for you to say that for a very long time. I've just been waiting. I was like, is it not happening? I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to force it.
I mean, like, she's had all of these rules. She finally left under her own rules. And then you've got like the ridiculous waist that only a snake could pull off. We have rules of snake tits.
まあよい。それよりもわからんな。
分かっている。約束通り勝者の栄誉、願望旗を授けよう。
おお、ついに。
だがその前に、
Oh, good.
一つ言わねばならぬ。
One little catch.
あの邪神めが暴れ回ったおかげで、願望旗にたまる魔力はわずかばかり減じた。
なんだと？
So, no more remaking reality, I'm afraid.
慌てるな粗骨者。減じていようと莫大な
He's so offended.
あらゆる願いとまではいかぬが、身の丈に合った願いであれば叶うとも。
それならば、まあ、いよりも問題ないか？
元より大それた望みは持ち合わせていない。むしろ考えやすくて助かる。
なるほど、君らしい。
I did figure he'd say something like that.
では、問おう。こたび無二の栄誉に至りし者よ。貴様らの願いは何だ？
ああ、俺たちの願いは
見ろ、いおり。あそこの屋台、団子が出来たてだ。食べよう。おお、あの飴もなかなかの出来栄えだ。食べよう。
セイバー。
あのわらべたちは何を？ なるほど、金色の魚をすくう数を競うのか。ふむふむ、厳しき腕比べだな。眼力や俊敏さなくば一匹たりとて救えまい。だがいかな勝負とて負ける私ではない。よーし、いざ。
セイバ
ん？いおりもやりたいのか？良いだろう。ならば勝負だ。
違う。というか少し落ち着いてくれ。このまま闇雲に出店を巡っていては俺の懐が冷え切ってしまう。
まったく爪が甘いぞ、より。いくらばかりか願望機に願えばよかったもの。
この状況を予期できたなら、あるいはな。
やれやれだ。君だけだぞ、かように渋い顔しているのは。見ろ、ここに集う者は皆笑顔ばかりではないか。この光景こそ尊ぶべき平穏。君も心から願ったものだろう。
ああ、確かにそうだ。っていや、待て待て、それとお前の豪遊とは何も関係が。
楽しいな、より。
まあいいか。
Yeah, so this is basically just how it's going to play out for the next 6 characters, which I guess is the next 12 episodes, because like I said, they're all long enough you can really just split them in 2, and that'll do it. We're going to be starting with the scavenger hunt, getting the fight going, meeting a Bukidoji, fighting a Bukidoji, but each one is a different exploration of the characters that you play as, and sort of, their responses, their ideals, and their endings, so I still think it's very much worth watching.
Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be a lot of fun.
I feel like the caster route is going to be a bit different as well, considering Yasuhiro's connection to Ibuki as well. So it may very well be. I don't know yet because I haven't actually played it. Again, I'm doing this blind. Might be playing as her.
Like I'm really looking forward to, frankly, a lot of them. Like every single pair we have here has at least one half of the partnership that's going to be really interesting. Like Dayu is going to be way more interesting than Musashi in that particular route. But we really haven't had a whole lot of time to drill into and learn about Dayu. Like, yeah, okay, we get her at a top level, and we get some cool insights with her with her relationship to Musashi. But like who's Dayu as a person? Well, this is going to give a lot more time to drill into her. So Dayu's gonna be interesting. Caster's gonna be interesting. I feel like the only pair that we might not learn anything terribly new is Assassin and Dorothea. But like I said, like I mentioned during this episode, that's still going to be interesting because Ibuki Doji is technically Assassin's boss.
それはさすがにないと思いたいが。
Smug face.
So it was all a dream.
Yeah, sure. We'll call
Or
it that.
was it?
Yeah, no.
忘れちゃってる？あ、どうかしら。こっちの子たちはそもそも知らないってこともあり得る？そこまでやっちゃうものかしら、王様。じゃあやっぱり夢？でも、どっちでもいいわ。きっとまた会えるもの。楽しみ。よーし、そしたら今日は何して遊ぼうかなと。
The most disturbing question you can ever hear from a god.
I'm pretty sure she just gets her head like endless tangled in a tree. We'll never hear from her ever again. So, so yeah, that's the first route. Next time we're going to be playing Shosetsu and Ryder, and it's going to be a banger because yes, up until this point, Ryder has not been playable, and now we get to find ourselves behind the wheel of a very fast automobile. Until then, I've been the last Robo-Kai.
And I have been Cool Guy.
And we'll see you all next time for more of the Keian Command Championship in Fate Samurai Remnant. See you all next time.